What up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. A lot of y'all might know me from Instagram or from local around here. I got an FD and an SCRX7. My Instagram is at DKMalachi_RX7. And today I'm gonna be kind of walking y'all through everything with the shop and whatnot me and my dad's got, and kind of like business cars and plans and what's going on with my cars. And I know a lot of people's kind of like asking me questions about my FD, what's taking so long, and probably have to go through on another video with that. But yeah, I'm gonna walk y'all through kind of like everything that's kind of going on right now, like with the shop and my cars, and you know, customer cars that we do. And we do build some customer cars, but not a lot of stuff because we're not open to the public yet. But we will be, you know, not sure when, but probably, you know, a realistic timeline, year, 2 years. Our shop needs a lot of work still, and it's just, you know, to get to that level, so that's another thing. So, but yeah, if y'all know me, these are my cars right here. If you don't, I'm gonna show you. So this is my FD. It's a 93 RX7. I've had this car for probably 5 years or so, and yeah, I'm getting a 3-rotor for it. And as you can tell, I ain't got no motor in it yet. Been waiting on that for right at 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I'll have to go through that on a whole nother story, but currently working on like harness and stuff. I got to redo all the harness, and we painted the car like 3 or 4 years ago to try to rush it to a show. Currently, this is kind of how it sits. Still got a lot to do to it. I just bought these wheels, whatnot. But yeah, it needs a lot of stuff. When it was up at the shop that it was at, like, they messed up all the paint and stuff, opened it up. They moved it around, like freaking bent my fenders out and whatnot. The bumper's trashed, and just the car sat outside for like 2 years at the shop. So he messed up my trim all around here, and you know, I had to kind of like fix that. But since then, I put my wide body on. Still got to cut it and, you know, get like temporary hardware or whatnot, but you know, it looks pretty good. Fimming ain't bad. Got a set of coilovers sitting over there I gotta put on it still. It's just yeah, kind of just, you know, still gathering parts, waiting on that daggone motor. These are the coilovers for it. Some expensive Johnnies. I was gonna put this turbo on the car, but I'm gonna go over with another car. I think I'm gonna put this thing on. I got a drag car X7 LS. I think I'm gonna put this car on. But yeah, these coilovers go on this car. And this car, everybody knows me for this car. This car, I drove to high school, and I've been to a lot of events in this car. A lot of people from around here, if you've been to shows, you definitely know me for this car. This is like what brought me up in the car scene. This car is like, this is the staple for me. Got me where I am today. Like, put me, you know, what I know for rotaries. And like, I've worked on some customer rotary stuff. I do a lot of that. I contact people, or people send me their cars and like tell me what's going on with them. I try to, you know, get them right for them for, you know, pretty good price, whatnot. So, but yeah, this is my car. This is a 1990 FC True Turbo 2. It's a triple black interior car, and it looks a little rough. I got a lot to do to it still. I want to get it painted and whatnot, because we do some paint work. But yeah, I got some Braum seats in here. Shout out to Braum. The dash, I got it, pulled it all out. It's all flocked. I gotta finish doing my cluster and stuff. But yeah, this thing is like, it's close, needs tuned. But like, basically, a rundown on this car is, it has, let's go back up here in the front. It has a basically a stock engine, full original engine on this car. It's like a 130,000 mile original car. It's got a stock S5 turbo, basic bolt-on things, like the most basic stuff you could do. It is on has a front mount intercooler, like a true-ish cold air intake, deleted MAF because it's on a Pexi ECU, a GM 3-bar map sensor, some 720cc, just like generic injectors, aftermarket regulator. It's got a Walbro, I think like a 255 pump in it, converted electric fan, aluminum radiator. It's got a spec stage 3 or a stage 4 clutch in it. Basic stuff. Sitting on a set of some cheap ass max speeding rod coilovers, but you know, gets that stance right. A little stiff, but it is what it is. So I can't really remember where I bought this downpipe, but it's got like I think it's like an eBay Amazon generic 3-inch downpipe, but it does, I'd have to get this car on a lift, but it's got from like downpipe back, full 3-inch custom exhaust we done. It's got an electric cutout from Hooker, Holley. We sell Holley products, so shout out to us if you need some, you know, hit us up, need some Holley products. We can get you a deal, you know. That's Holley right there, but it's got some turn downs. I still got to finish this, and that's like basically it on this car. It's got like solid bushings. Like I said, you can kind of see I got the freaking cluster out and all that, but this car is pretty clean for what it is. I mean, yeah, it needs painted, and I mean, we do paint. I just ain't got time to do it, but it's got like brand new slate, brand new clutch. The upper slate went out. I got to do it still. Like I've went kind of full front to back on this car. Like this is my baby right here. This is what started it all. This car was a piece of crap when I bought it, and yeah, it's just like this is a big work in progress. A lot of people's wanted to see this car at shows. This is what's like got some of all my partial sponsorships with Braum, Mishimoto, Sickspeed, and like this is kind of like I said, it's what you know, it's made me, you know, get my name even more out there for real. But this car's not too bad. It ain't shabby at all. Sorry it's dark in here, but it yeah, it's gonna get there. It's just, you know, like I said, waiting on my engine builder. He's had the damn motor for 5 years. I paid cash up front right out of high school, and it's just been run around after run around after run around. So yeah, when I get that thing going, get that motor back, I'll have that slapped in here. I got them coilovers already. We do a lot of our custom fab work, so I already got like a twin disc. It's like a stage 4 or something from Spec. They're local to us. And matter of fact, here's the clutch, brand new in box, so converts it. And yeah, I got some exhaust stuff for this car already. Already got a turbo manifold for it made. Turbo manifold. A lot of the parts down there just kind of sitting, like I said, just waiting on him. This car will probably be around 1,000 horsepower. I got the full everything you can do to a motor done on a 3-rotor. I got a CDO9, I'll convert it. Like I said, I'll go over all that in another video. But yeah, let's walk out here to the shop, and I'll kind of like show y'all what's up with all that. So this is our shop. It's it needs some work for sure, but you know, like the roof and stuff kind of up there, I know you can't really see it too good. It needs some work, but yeah, we'll get to all them. But this is a customer car. This is my dad's. He's working on it, but like I said, we kind of do like a little bit of everything. You know, wheel balancers, whatnot. It's like customer parts. This is my piece of crap. You know, it's not too bad in here though. It's still a work in progress. Like, we got to fix stuff like that. You know, we got all the power in here done for the most part, and this shop come with that lift right there, and we bought this lift. We put this lift up ourselves. We still like need heat in here. We're going to up here all this insulation. We're gonna like put metal, and we're going to paint all these walls. All the floors look like, you know, bunk ass. Yeah, we're gonna fix all that crap. It ain't got a wall over there, as you can see. Yeah, we kind of just got like a tarp up there to keep some heat in here. You know, it's during the winter right now, so. But yeah, you walk back here. This is gonna be, we're gonna shorten this room down a little bit, but this will probably be our engine building room for now. We might end up like adding it on the outside, but we're just kind of like got our stuff in here because the shop's got some leaks and stuff we got to fix. But it'll be a little shorter, but put some lights in here, whatnot. Engine building room, and these are gonna be our break rooms. Like all this junk, that's all got to get tore down. Most of that's gonna get tore down. We're gonna redo the whole inside of here. You can see like we had to put power in here, and like all this crap needs redone. All of this, all in here right now. This is like where we got our stuff to work out. Like that wall had a big old hole in it. All that needs tore down. All that needs down. We're gonna get rid of all that junk and put a mini split unit in here for AC. You know, freaking. We'll have couches, TV. You know, whole jam. You know, so I'm saying it's gonna be nice for anybody and everybody. This is the office. It's leaking. Like I said, we gotta fix all that. A wall, the bathroom. We're gonna add all that in here, and got some leaks in here. So like, yeah, it's kind of why we ain't got a whole business yet. You know, a lot of that problem. Kind of gotta like finish this place off. It's good bones. It's a good start, but you know, it just needs some love. You know, it's just like all them, you know, old shit boxes. They need love. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, all it is some time, some labor, you know, a lot of money, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But, yeah, you see here, let's see, this is this motor, the drag car I was talking about. It is a, so 1986, yeah, 1986 base model hatch RX-7. It's full back half car. It's got the full, like, it's set up pretty decent, needs some love. Bought it as basically a roller with an engine in it. Dad wanted to keep the engine for one of his other projects that I have to show again later on in, you know, another video, whatever. But this motor is going to go in that car. That car has a Moser, like basically a Moser 9-inch. It's full setup in the back end, QA1s, Willwoods. Car needs some work, needs paint job, needs some cage work. But this is a Gen 4 5.3 high output engine. I got all the parts for it. Putting a set of 6.0 317s on it. We do a lot of LS swap stuff, so we're not too bad at LSs, but I got like full John for this thing. It's gonna be like base of the basic, but stock rods, stock pistons, new rings. I got King main and rod bearings, blackened bearings, full like billet chain, billet gear, billet, yeah, whatever this thing's called, this little collar piece. Brand new Brian Tully lifters, brand new OEM trays, full DOD, you know, delete plate, Texas Speed. See, it's a Texas Speed Stage 4 turbo cam. So it's basically just a real simple setup, like, you know, 5.3 basic stuff, good stuff. You know, you're talking 1,000 horsepower, so basically that'll be the drag car. You know, simple stuff. Ain't nothing crazy. It's got a 350 turbo in it. So bought the car with LS. I would have kept rotary because I'm a rotary guy, but you know, that is what it is. We ain't gonna talk about that, but this is basically where we're gonna keep all like air compressors, and we're gonna put storage all across here. We gotta block this off to the next shop because this is gonna be our paint shop. But it's leaking like hell. All this crap's freaking rotted, whatnot. But kind of right now we just got like some exhaust, tires, whatnot in here until we get it fixed. We've just been kind of focusing on so much other stuff to do. Let's see, this goes my buddy. He's got a Civic. It's in the other shop. I'll show y'all. We're all-wheel drive swapping it. It's a B18 LS swap. We're going all-wheel drive in the car, so you know, we're going to basically be kind of like showing how to do that on the channel. We'll be doing that. Drag car, FD, FC, You know, Dad's got 2 Grand Nationals, 70 Chevelle. We got an 80 Camaro LS swap. We got a 2000 and I think it's a 10 Challenger built by HHP. Full long block Kenny Bell blower, makes about 1,000 to crank, 800 something to tire. So yeah, we'll get into all that. But this is going to be our paint shop. Pretty good size shop. Like I said, this one don't leak. We got some power in it, you know. But we're gonna block that off. Put a door there, block that off all the way, get rid of that. But you know, this would be nice. We're gonna like do a lot of work in here. So all this work probably gonna be on the channel too. So like I said, just stay tuned. You know, we're gonna have shop content, car content, racing content, dude, just all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're into so much stuff. We have full-time jobs, but you know, this is what I want to do. So, you know, I finally have like told myself, you know, let's do this, let's rock and roll, let's try to get this thing on the road. So and we're gonna get into all that. This is a customer car. Like I said, we're gonna show some of these customer cars too. We're probably not going to get into much of that stuff, more of our stuff, but we got just so much going on. But this car come from Texas, and yeah, it needs a big bunch of work. It was hit in the front end, so it needs a windshield, airbags. I already put the airbag in. The whole front suspension was bonked, so I'm real good with suspension front end, so I'm fix all the front end here. My buddy's helping me. Y'all end up meeting him. He's all right, dude, for real. I said we need plugs, dude. So we need a wiring guy. So like any of y'all know a wiring guy, you know, y'all hit me up. We're definitely gonna be needing some wiring people. This is a customer car. It's a pretty clean car. Yeah, pretty clean car. But it's I think it's a 350 Rocket or something like that. Something like that. Don't quote me on that. But this thing got a Rocket in it. Built trans. Our buddy builds trans. He's a cool guy. And we're swapping out the rear end to a Monte Carlo differential. And basically simple setup. We've already converted this car to electric fans, aluminum radiator. You know, it's pretty good stuff. But you know, it'll be a pretty good car. He wants to do an LS swap, but that'll probably be way on in the future. You know, money. You know, y'all know how money is, especially you know the way parts are nowadays. It's hard to get parts. Parts are expensive, and you know. I mean, it just, you know, it's tough. It's gonna be dark outside, but I'm gonna see if I can show y'all some of our other projects we got, some of our personal cars. Customer truck we've been working on. It's an 87 C10. Built a motor in house, small block Chevrolet. We're still working on it. Got a lot to do, but you know everything takes time. Walk out here. If y'all can see any of this, hopefully y'all can. Like I said, you know, this is some other projects. This is our other shop. This shop's got a dyno in it, so you know we're going to end up having a dyno. We're going to do, you know, shows and like, little events and whatnot, like little car shows and all that sort of stuff. So you know, look out for that in the future. But yeah, let's see if y'all can see any of this. Let's see. This is that Challenger that I was telling y'all about, a 2010 Challenger. It's got a mini tub, full drag pack front to back. It's got a basic full-blown built differential. It's got, I think, like drive shaft axles, a drive shaft. Got an RPM stage 4 transmission, and it's got a HHP long block in it, 2.8 Mammoth Kenny blower. Yeah, this thing's set up, dude. This thing is badass. We put a clutch in it a while back, so we're still breaking the clutch in, so you'll see some videos out on this thing soon too. But yeah, this thing's a monster. So but yeah, this is our Camaro. Kind of dirty, you know. It's been a minute since kind of popped this thing out, whatnot. It's on it's got a little bit, you know what I'm saying, if you know what that is, you know what I'm saying. But we ain't gonna talk about that. This thing, 80 Camaro, real simple. It's we've had this car a long time. Matter of fact, it's a pretty clean little car. Yeah, it needs more love, but you know, we want to do like some seats. We'd like to get like an aftermarket cluster and, you know, some other stuff, put some AC on this car and whatnot, because, you know, yeah, granted it's like a pro street race car-ish car, but you know, we like AC. We live in Alabama, so it's hot as shit down here. But this has got a 6.0 all aluminum block out of a Trailblazer SS. It's got a Texas Speed. It's a nitrous cam. This car's on nitrous. It's got a PTC nitrous converter, built 400 turbo with a reverse valve body on it. It's got line lock, and the nitrous, if I remember right, it's pretty up there. It's like a 275, 300 shot, something like that. Sitting on drag pack, welds, old school welds. We got to do some stuff with this car. That's why we ain't had it. We didn't have it out last season, but we want to redo the coolant bottle, and you know, we got like a little leak on the bottom radiator hose. The nitrous solenoid or something kind of messed up on it, so we got to fix it. But car's converted electric fans, power steering car, 93 octane. This thing, it gets down. It runs, I think the best thing I ran in this car was 8th mile, so like a 650. So it's pretty good, you know what I'm saying, for like simple car. We're gonna end up painting this car, and this is what's nice. This car, full weight car, T-top car. It's got a brace for the T-tops. This is all metal. Only thing that's on this car is aftermarket is this hood and wheels. So this is a full body car, full street car right here. So this thing, it gets down. It would probably keep up with that Challenger, to be honest. And that thing makes, we have dyno sheets of it making 1,000 crank, like 880 something horse to the tires. So I know this car has to every bit of 700-ish, you know, to the rear tires. So, but on to the next. This is that C10. It's a customer truck. It's a 87 C10. Like I said, we built the motor in it. Or I should say my dad. Y'all meet him. He's really good at what he does. Anything Chevrolet and American Muscle, you know. I'm kind of the import dude. But yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna show y'all this shop, and you know, probably another video in the daytime. The outside of the shop, inside the dyno, and like we got to get power in here. That's why it's dark in here. We ain't got power in this shop yet. We ain't got the dyno hooked up yet. So there's a lot of stuff we got to do. But this is that Civic I was telling you about. Though this is my buddy's. It's a let's see, I think this car is a 1995. Yeah, 95 or something like that. EG coupe. It had that LSV tick I was telling y'all about, and it has like a lot of OG parts. This car reminds me of Fast and the Furious. Actually, we used to own this car. My buddy bought it off us, and the motor started knocking. So now we're basically doing the full 9. You can see we got it all tore apart, all a bunch of new goodies. Windshield, I noticed it was coming out, as you can see. So yeah, we got to fix that. But yeah, we're gonna repaint this whole car. Like I said, we do paint work, but right now we kind of got it all, a lot of the way stripped down. He works so much, he don't really have a lot of time. But this car will be B18 turbo, all-wheel drive stuff's out of the CRV I picked up for him. This thing should probably make probably like 450 all wheels. It's got OEM new crankshaft. It has a let's see, what else does it have? It has aftermarket forged rods. I think it's Wisco rods or something like that. Pistons, as well as forged pistons. It has Brian Crower stage 3 or stage 4 turbo cams. Big for that motor, you know, for the most part. It's got a Garrett 60-1 turbo. Like I said, this thing should make some jam, pretty decent jam. Well, like I said, we got new doors for this car. This thing's gonna be right. It's gonna be a good little street car. So we do a lot of drag racing. So yeah, like, you know, it's got our storage, some stuff over there till, you know, we get this place, you know, all fixed up and whatnot. Here's the dyno. Kind of, you know, just like I said, this is kind of just storage right now, really, till we get, you know, funds and, you know, get power over here, get, you know, power in the shop, and go from there, get all our plugs working. And then we're gonna have to get all the software, laptops, all that stuff for the dyno. So, you know, that'll be all in a bunch of other videos. You know, a bunch of other videos we're gonna do. Show all that, what you got to do. You know, what is it? Might throw some cost stuff out there, but yeah, we're gonna get to all that. Like I said, let's walk back here. I know it's dark. Like I said, that was my fault for getting out here so late. But yeah, let's go back here and I'll show you. I know y'all can't see it. This is parts FD of mine. It was rolled, lit up here in the front on the roof. So I'm gonna probably fix this car, to be honest. But this is my buddy's, the same one's got the Civic. This is his 87 Turbo 2 RX-7. I used to own this car, and it's got a full semi-pre-fuel motors going in it. You know, it's legit Turbo 2 car. It needs some love, you know. Like I said, it does it. I don't know if y'all can see anything in there, but it needs some big time love. This is the car I'm telling y'all about right here. This is a 86 big tire RX-7. You can see them big old Larry Hoosers down there. It let's see if y'all can see in here. You can see it's already got a cage. Already got the cage work kind of done in here. We got to go over a lot of stuff. So I already got a full mini tub, 4-link. I got to put these tubs, full carbon fiber tubs, I got to put in here. Firewalls, kind of like been massaged and everything for an LS. This car has a motor plate, and yeah, it's somewhat set up. We got to do all the cage. We're gonna redo all this up front. But motor plate, built training, built for like $1,000. It's got a lot of goodies. Rear differentials, probably good for a crap load. So, but this is another car, another project, Conquest Starion. It's getting an RB swap out of my buddy's S14 over here. He's got an RB20 in his car. He's going RB25. We're gonna paint this car for him. It's gonna be so. This is gonna be a bad son of a bitch right here. I know y'all can't really see it, but anybody that's around here that knows me knows this car because of this fender right here. It looks bonk, but everybody knows this right here. And this, I wish the car would have been unlocked. I would have showed you guys this, but this is my fiance's car. This is an 87 convertible RX-7, full Turbo 2 swap. It's been in the process of being converted to S5. I need some door trims. If anybody has any of them, hit me up. But looking for a duckbill wing and stuff. But this car, it needs washed. We ain't worked on it in a while because we just bought this place. But it's got a full large street port motor, stock turbo, front mount intercooler, you know, Exetti clutch, drivetrains, everything's Turbo 2 in this car. Front mount intercooler, injectors, full 3-inch exhaust, you know, basically a lot of the same stuff in my car. So just trying to make her a fun project. But yeah, like I said, that's basically, I know this is gonna be probably a long video for first video. We walk back in here, get back in some light because it's so dark out here. We walk in and we'll continue this when I get inside. We're back. But yeah, like I said, just you know, stay tuned. You know, subscribe to my channel. You know, if y'all want to share it, please. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. You know, I'm hoping this year's a big year. I can get my motor back for my car. Plan on going to a lot of events, trying to get that race car up and going. So I'm gonna be at the track making all sorts of track videos. Camaro, gonna get it fixed. All sorts of track videos. Like I said, a lot of work. You know, not a lot of time, but you know, we're gonna really be trying to push for this year. So, you know, like I said, just stay tuned and like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all.